Hi everyone, Sailor Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld, Michelle here. And today we're going to talk about, you know, how the eBay seller that sold me way back, back in 2029 between a while though, how he or she either kept the gloves, lost the gloves, kept the shoes, lost the shoes, either kept the shape-shifting stick or lost it, kept the looking glass or lost it, kept the stand or lost it, or kept the box or lost it. Now, one should know that when you're buying anything on eBay or Etsy, or we'll say Overstock or Deal Dash, or even Craigslist, I guess whoever Craig is, I don't know. What you see is what you get. And keep in mind, at the time, this was the cheapest one that one of my friends on Euro bought for me way back in 29 between a while. So it's not, you know. So here's a belief over what I think happens. Either someone took the gloves off, because you can take the gloves off, and either lost the gloves or kept the gloves. I don't know. And yes, you can take the shoes off, but it's more smooth to put the gloves on than it is to put the shoes back on. Now, most likely he or she either kept the box or threw the box out. They either kept the shape-shifting stick, which all Sailor fighters come with, no need that they made by Irwin Toy or by Bandai. Either kept that or lost that, we'll never know. And then the Irwin Toy stand that would have came with me, which we all know wouldn't work because I wear high heel shoes anyway, either kept that stand or lost that stand. And it also came with a looking glass, which keep in mind was my luck stone and the 3 following of Sailor Moonies and the 5th following Sailor Stars. Either kept that or lost that. And when the seller sold this doll, and when I did get it, back in the 6th month of 29 between FYL, it just came in a box with the name of who was shipped to and who was shipped from, and there wasn't no sheet inside of it that says that says, oh, Sailor Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld doll, Irwin Toy, 2001 while something like that. Nothing like that. No sales sheet. Just the box that says eBay on it, and that's it. So how did I get the gloves then? If you say the seller, the former owner, the seller, the former owner, either kept or lost the gloves, kept or lost the shoes. Well, first I had to go get shoes from the Dollar Tree from one of their other dolls to even fit. Now when it came to the shoes, that was a little more hard because I was off shooting between Mattel shoes and Hasbro shoes, and most of the Mattel doll shoes and Hasbro doll shoes would fall right off, or they wouldn't keep on my feet very well. So these shoes right here came from Aldil and Jasmine, and these shoes fit, unlike all the other Hasbro shoes, doll shoes, or other Mattel doll shoes. So that's how I took care of the missing gloves and the missing shoes. Now, as far as a stand goes, I got a whole lot of Irwin Toy doll stands. But you see, I'm wearing Hasbro doll shoes, so that's not going to work. And even if I did have the Irwin high heel shoes, well, you know how awkward it is for those stands to hold the dolls up anyway, so that wouldn't have worked. I either would have fell over or been, bending over. And as far as the shape-shifting stick goes, it's not really a big deal. The looking glass, well, one of these days I might have to go look for a toy set, a play set that has a looking glass, and that might take the stead of that. But beyond that, I'm lucky that the seller still had the clothes, because I could have been clothesless, or shieldless. And you know, so many folks out there, so I'm lucky he or she still kept my clothes, even though they lost my gloves and my shoes and whatever else, you know. So I guess let that be a class for anyone who buys something from either Craigslist or eBay or Etsy or Overstock or Deal Dash or anything like that. Sometimes the more worth things might come with every single thing that was sold with them back in the day, but the cheaper ones might come with less, you know. But sometimes that's just how it goes. And this whole film was about where my missing gloves went, and my missing Irwin gloves and missing Irwin shoes went, or my belief of either the seller, the former owner, either kept them or lost them. And keep in mind, this doll was either made in 20 or late 2001, well, so you're thinking a long time when it comes to that. All right, that's all the time I got. If you want to see the film where Sailor Uranus, Sailor Skyroll Amara, talked about why we were made near kin by Pioneer Glee or Pathseeker Glee, you can watch that film. And I'll see you all later.